So welcome everybody, and thanks for hanging out with us. We've been looking forward to episode 2. Episode 1 went rather swimmingly, and once more we have 3 topics. We have no idea what they're going to be or who our host is going to be. And our host for tonight is going to be, drumroll please, alright. Rim shot, please. It's going to be Godfrey tonight, everybody.
Right.
Yay!
All right.
Woo! All right. All right, so Godfrey.
Wow.
What do we got on our plate for tonight, sir?
Well, tonight we're going to be talking about Israel and Gaza. Just kidding. We're not going to talk about that.
I'm out. See you later.
First topic is actually news of today. It seems that Marjorie Taylor Greene is not happy with Mikhail Johnsonov, and she wants him out of the House. So we have a short clip of an interview with her, where she lies a whole bunch of times within the space of a few minutes.
I just want to
skip and cue that up.
Well,
It is Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, I just want to go ahead and point out the fact that she is already saying that she wants to oust Mike Johnson because he kept the government open, and it's just been exposed that we have people like Ron Johnson in government working with Russia who said that they'll pass no more legislation. Does it all just seem kind of coincidental?
Absolutely.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's almost like they're being paid to try to keep our government from functioning so that they can say it's not functioning.
And I think you'll notice that she almost admits it in these clips.
Oh yeah? Well, let's go ahead and see what's up.
Scott McFarland there with Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. Let's listen in.
Ew.
Breaking the 72-hour rule. This is a betrayal of the American people. This is a betrayal of Republican voters. And the bill that we were forced to vote on forced Republicans to choose between...
Fucking hell. Well, you know. Get a little bit of buffering. Sorry about that.
And in doing so, funding late-term abortion.
Dirty son of a bitch.
This bill was
Motherfucker.
and a wish list for Democrats and for the White House. It was completely led by Chuck Schumer, not our Republican Speaker of the House, not
The
our
buffering
conference,
rant.
and we weren't even allowed to put amendments to the floor to have a chance to make changes to the bill.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not
Motion
doing this right
vacate
because I don't see
today,
shit.
But it's more of a warning and a pink slip. I respect our conference.
I
paid
I have to
all
watch it on my
dues
phone.
To my conference. I'm a member.
Yeah, I have to open up another tab and open up Twitch.
Twitch.
On our conference and to throw the house in chaos. But this is basically a warning, and it's time for us to go through the process, take our time, and find a new Speaker of the House that will stand with Republicans and our Republican majority instead of standing with the Democrats.
If it's a warning, does that mean that you're actually not going to go through and force this vote?
No, I will. I'm just
There's
not.
nothing that can convince you to back off.
There's not a time limit on this. It doesn't have to be forced and throw the House into chaos. I don't want to put any of our members in a difficult place like we were for 3.5 weeks. We're going to continue our committee work. We're going to continue our investigations. There's a lot of good investigations going that have to be able to proceed, and the American people deserve that. But I'm not saying that it won't happen in 2 weeks or it won't happen in a month or who knows when. But I am saying the clock has started. It's time for our conference to choose.
Bullshit.
Do you believe that there are more Republicans who support this push? And ultimately, if this does get filed, it could lead to exactly what you're saying. More chaos, more paralysis. Does the House Republican conference want to move forward with that?
It's filed, but it's not voted on. It only gets voted on until I call it to the floor for a vote.
Right.
Jeffries has said he would help potentially, or not he would help, but the Democrats might be willing to help him survive if there was a motion to vacate. Are you worried about putting Johnson in a position where he would actually be beholden to Democrats?
I'm not worried about that at all. I'm not worried about that at all. I don't think that the American people, Republican voters across the country, want to see a Republican speaker that's held in place by Democrats.
You're not.
This is not exactly what people want.
And Mike Johnson.
Speaker. Who
This would be up to our conference. Our conference works together to choose a speaker, and we need a speaker that supports all of us, not a speaker that breaks the 72-hour rule, will not let us
Hakeem
vote
Jeffries.
on amendments or introduce amendments to major funding bills. This, right now, do you
Yeah,
know what
exactly.
video that everyone is watching today? It's the illegals rushing our border, military-aged men running over Border Patrol, running over the Texas National Guard, and Mike Johnson, the Republican Speaker of the House,
Lies.
handed over every ounce of negotiating power to Chuck Schumer and the Democrats and went ahead and funded the government. When this was our point of leverage, Republicans had the power of the purse. This was our power. This was our leverage. This is our chance to secure the border. And
This
he
right
didn't do it.
here,
And now
this
this funding bill passed
microphone
without the
thing,
majority of the majority. This
that's
was
what
a
she's there
Democrat
for.
bill. This is a Chuck Schumer bill. This is
Yeah.
a bill that Joe Biden cannot wait to sign into law.
They didn't even
And it is
bring
a
it
betrayal
to the
of
floor.
American
It's not
people.
even on
Here's
the
the
floor
problem.
yet.
All right. Well, that's enough of that nonsense.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that's as far as you needed to go in that one.
Yeah.
Like
so
my main takeaway from that was where she said, "This is our leverage." So you're holding Congress hostage. You're admitting it.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Like put Russian Ron.
So they
Johnson
roll.
Yeah, put Russian Ron Johnson in there. We can just go ahead and I don't know, play one clip after the other, and it really explains. I don't know, kind of why they want to hamstring everything.
So the micro caucus has a problem? I don't know.
The micro caucus? Is it the micro caucus? I'm dragging us into the gutter, motherfuckers.
That's fine.
You
We
guys
belong.
are me.
That's where we belong.
God damn, we ain't gonna sit around and fucking pussyfoot around about this. Listen, here's the thing: is that everything that Marjorie Taylor Greene said is what Trump told her to say, and how you know it is she went on Fox News or she told what's the fucking blonde press secretary from the last stupid bastard?
Oh,
What's her name?
McEnany?
McEnany.
She was my
Suck
favorite.
something.
She was my favorite
That-
because no matter what she reported, you could just think of the opposite, and it was the truth.
Right. Right. And today on Fox News, she said she asked Marjorie Taylor Greene if she had talked to Trump about this, and Marjorie Taylor Greene said she had not talked to Trump about this, which that means she absolutely fucking talked to Trump about this, and Trump told her exactly what the fuck he wanted her to say.
Mm-hmm.
There's no question in my mind that she stood on those Capitol steps and said exactly what the fentanyl Führer, the fucking Republican Jesus, told her to do. That's exactly what she did today. And Mike Johnson knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Johnson knows that everything Marjorie Taylor Greene said came 100% from the boss. And hey, Micro Johnson, that's a really nice accountability app. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. Like, that's the kind of fucking
compromise.
But I thought he was Moses. I thought he was Moses, y'all.
No, he's a bitch. The fucking bitch.
Hasn't she committed indictable crimes?
Well, they are indictable for sure.
It was just so great when she said that, because you would totally know that she had the big Bobolinsky on the mind. And I'm not talking about the witness. I'm talking about what's behind Hunter's zipper.
Oh. was Hunter in that meeting, or is that a different one?
He's always on her mind.
Listen, when Hunter's in the room, his hog is present, okay? And it is
Wow.
known.
It enters the room before him.
And like she made it even more obvious because of the big box that she put over it, you know. I mean, like,
yeah. When Boston Smalls posted that video, she's like, she's just making him look like the coolest motherfucker.
I'm like, you just made him look, you know,
huge.
Yeah. I'm like,
huge.
Oh my!
Really bigly
perceived him.
Some bitch.
All right.
He's probably got
Instead of the J6 anthem, they need a Hunter Hogg anthem at those rallies.
How would it go? How would that go, Skip?
Yeah.
Musician. Jesus Christ, I'm not even drunk.
I think that
Friday.
Fear already wrote a punk song called Beef Bologna. So.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Deidre, you're the only one here without sausage. What do you say?
Hunter's Hog is always on my mind.
Perfect.
Is that a Willie Nelson tune?
Yeah.
Ah, goddamn. Son of a bitch.
It's a lot of hog.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hog. All right.
They just made him look like a cool motherfucker.
I just loved how in the first couple of seconds of that clip, she's talking about how Democrats got everything they want. It's like, thank you. Thank you for complimenting us on how effective we are and how effective you are not.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know, they know how to govern and you don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Now-
it's different when you're trying to purposely not govern. Back in the day, the Nazis would literally get up and walk out of the Bundestag, like, because they know they couldn't, you know, do business with part of parliament missing. They just literally get up and walk the fuck out.
That sounds familiar. Like that happened not that long ago in Michigan.
In Michigan,
Or
they're
Texas.
having the Civil War because they have election deniers fighting election deniers.
We will score! We will score!
All right, so
Insane. Come on.
it looks like from our next subject, from what I've been given by our host Godfrey, is
And yeah,
the
just to
Dow
finish that
Jones
up while you're
motherfucking
bringing-
industrial average.
That's just to top this off. That's why they want to shut down the government. Look at how good everything is going. They can't have that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 39,475 closed at today.
Nice.
That bitch shit out of 40.
That's 500 points off 40 grand.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It was at 40 if you look at it. It was over.
Yeah, it went down a little.
Mhm.
Intraday.
Oh,
Yeah,
it shit
someone
the
in
bed there at the end. God damn you, Biden. You son of a bitch. Fucker.
Brandon.
There's going to be a recession the likes of you never
Right,
seen.
look at that recession. Look at that fucking recession at the end of the day. God damn, it went from 40,000 to 39,400. Son of a bitch.
I know there's going to be soup lines like there was.
Country's going to hell in a handbasket.
It's almost like we're going to need like food lines like we had 4 years ago.
So I was talking to my mom. I was talking to my mom today, and I was like, how's Dad's 401k? She's like, oh, that son of a bitch. It's bigger than Hunter's hog. But it's fucking
it's rising
it's
just
so
as fast.
Right. What? But here's the thing. Is that she was talking about how some fucking cunts were in the store talking about, you know, she was in the grocery store and some fucking bitch was paying for her groceries, you know what I mean? And she says, and when they told her the total, she said, "Thanks, Biden." And I said, you should tell her how good your 401k looks.
Yeah, next
yeah, my fucking 401k. Yeah, thanks, Biden. That motherfucker is huge.
Next time she's able to put fucking Charmin in her cart, she needs to say thanks, Biden.
Right, exactly. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago, bitch? We didn't have toilet paper. Are you fucking kidding me?
Someone in one of the chats yesterday said when it hits 40K, they need to rebrand it as the Dow Joes.
Yeah,
Index.
Absolutely.
Joe Biden, which is pretty slick.
I like it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, they should just he you know what? He's an authoritarian dictator. He's committing genocide around the world. Surely he can change the name of the Dow Jones. Surely he can do that. Right?
Surely.
Yeah, right. And he's some sort of evil mastermind that's controlling everything around the world. But maybe he slept on that one in his basement. I don't know.
I believe that Schrodinger's Biden is the term for it.
3 years
call
ago,
it the hog pen.
The hog pen.
It was supposed to crash. It had already crashed. Now back.
Well, yes, it goes down at the end of every day. That's because Joe Biden has sundowners.
That's right.
That's exactly
Listen, the reason why it goes down because I come up, and that's how it works. I do this. Excuse me.
Made it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with my other earphones, so I found the backup, and I don't know what happened. It just was like in rare form.
Oh, it's all good.
Deep state conspiracy.
We were just wringing our hands over just how horrible the stock market is. Actually, today, that's what we were doing.
Yeah. The economy's in the shitter. Unemployment's lowest it's been in the history of ever. And the stock market's as high as it's been in the history of ever. It's just, this country's going to hell.
Yeah, totally.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, I have what do you call those, like 401, not the 401k, but it's like a different version, because I'm on the pension system, but like, so I contribute a little bit. Yeah, 403b. Thank you. So I contribute to that too, as a supplement. And like, I by no means have like I've been putting a ton of money in there. I mean, I'm a librarian, so we don't go into it for the money, but like I looked at it the other day, I was like, damn.
For the bookmarks. She goes into it for the bookmarks.
Marks.
We're on to you.
You mean quitter strips. That's what those are. Yeah, so I mean, if the librarian who makes nothing is doing pretty good with their retirement, let me turn this up.
So I think I don't know if you guys have seen the last day. Don Jr. describing the peaks in the stock market. Have you guys seen that one?
Oh no, I missed it.
No.
Oh shit! You guys, once we're done here,
it's like listen, Joe Biden. It's like lines on my table. Like lines. There's a line here, and then a line there, and then a line, and then another line, and I snort that line. I snort this line. Is that what he said?
Some big old presidential hog chokers.
Just trying to quote.
It had to do with peaking. The market was peaking.
Ooh.
No, he was peaking.
I was going to say, how Timothy Leary of the market.
He doesn't know how it works.
So I know we can't necessarily do clips on a fly, but that one's good. So when we're done, you guys should check that out. It's pretty crazy.
He doesn't know how the stock market works. Like, he should just be honest. Like, even like he doesn't even he doesn't do anything on his own. Like, he gives some accountant or CharlesSchwab.com, and like if he even is in the stock market, and he has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, he's watching all his
all he knows
money
is
go bye though.
What's on the teleprompter? Like, remember that where he was reading off of there, and he's like, "Have you noticed that bread is up 30%, gas is up 30%, and I can't read this damn teleprompter."
Yeah.
The wind is horrible.
Blaming like the teleprompter people and shit. God.
My bread went up because I don't have an ID, so I can't buy any.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah, I've been needing to get, the usual ingredients when there's snow coming in, because for some reason people need eggs, milk, and bread. Like you have to make French toast when it's going to snow, and I need ID to make sure I can make French toast.
People want comfort food.
Yes.
Yeah, don't tell anybody there's snow or shit coming. you go to the grocery store and there ain't a freaking thing left. Because everybody,
especially if you want to make French toast, apparently.
In Texas. Jeez.
Theron tries to send his kid to the store to get bread, and they're like, "You're not old enough. You're underage. Sorry, sorry, kid. We'll sell you some cigarettes. Huh? You want some cigarettes? No, don't buy cigarettes anymore.
You want to buy a gun?
I remember.
You want a gun? I'll give you.
I remember when I could buy my parents cigarettes. I remember when I could buy my parents cigarettes.
Yeah.
No joke.
It's like you just go around the corner and they're like, they already know what your mom fucking smokes. It's amazing.
Or you had a note or something. But yeah, everybody knew everybody, where I was.
You think Marjorie Taylor Greene's kids went and bought her cigarettes?
Totally.
You think?
Go get Mama's Pry Bar.
He really does have kids.
That may be why that goddamn stock market's so high, is her kids are going and buying bread and cigarettes for Marjorie Taylor Greene. Fuck, this goddamn economy is killer, man.
Get Mama's Prime Bar. We need to go to the library and get some movies.
Get Mama some cigarettes.
We need some Pall Malls, okay? Pall Malls.
What do you think Marjorie Taylor Greene smokes? What do you think she smokes?
I think she smokes.
You think she smokes Pall Malls, D?
No. I'm going to say she smokes Misty 100.
Misty Menthol Ultralight 100s.
Yeah.
Fucking
she smokes Newports.
The sucker stick.
Newports.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember the Eve cigarettes? Like she smokes the 120s. The 120s. Like
smoking a goddamn drumstick.
Yeah.
My mom had a friend. She smoked them damn 120s. I was like, geez.
And in a cigarette holder, so that fucker's like 3 feet long.
The fuck she thinks she is? Fucking Audrey Hepburn?
Cruella DeVille.
Oh my God.
No, that's the puppy mill at Mar-a-Lago.
She smokes full flavored Newports. I promise you. I promise you, it's full flavored Newports.
Yeah.
Filter or non-filter, Mighty Librarian? Which is it? Filter or non-filter? Oh, okay. She's not no fucking monster or nothing.
Yeah, no.
She's not civilized.
Jesus Christ.
She's not going to rip off the filter and jump on a tractor and do a hard day's work.
Yeah, no, definitely not. It's not like she grew up with wanting anything. Like her parents owned a construction company that was really successful.
Friends.
And then when she married the first dude, they ended up buying it from her parents, but he did all of the work pretty much. He was the brains. He did everything.
Where'd the sex guru come in? Where'd the sex guru come in?
I don't really know. I really don't have any clue. She tried to claim that she was very hands-on in the construction company.
Hands-on, huh? Hands-on, like Lauren Boebert in a theater. Yeah.
But apparently employees were just like, no, she was barely here. I mean, she was all right. And
she was all right at the hands-on thing. She was all right.
She has no idea what struggle and financial ruin or disaster actually is. She has no idea what any of that is. She grew up rich. She is rich.
Did you see that article that said that she got busted for calling the cops on friends' parties who wouldn't invite her?
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah,
fucking real.
She would have got her ass kicked every day.
That's right, man. Fucking have people show up at her house, drag her ass out, and beat her ass in the front yard. What the fuck are you calling the cops? You're gonna need the cops. Call the fucking cops. You're gonna need the fucking
These
cops.
same age as I am, and back in the day, yeah. No.
Better call a fucking ambulance too, motherfucker.
You better not come out your house. Somebody's gonna.
She totally got one too many swirlies and was like, one day, I'm gonna show all you. I'm gonna make it so women can't control their fucking bodies.
She got mad because she probably didn't get invited to the party or some stupid crap.
I'll show you Jewish space lasers something.
Oh, they're tattletaling on everybody's good time.
She's kind of like that person. If she can't have it, nobody can.
Yeah.
She'll break something so nobody can play with the toy. Yeah. I bet you she was that kid. When somebody else was playing with the toy and her teacher said, no, you got to wait for so-and-so to be done with the toy.
Mm-hmm.
She said no and would break the toy so nobody could have it if she couldn't have it. She puts her finger in things so people can't like break it.
Whoa,
Let me tell you, she used so much hairspray and her hands are hard to get her hair sanded like that. That's
Jesus Christ. Where's she putting her
the last
finger?
slice of pizza. She's one of those who like, okay, I want the last slice of pizza later, so I'll lick it so none of you can have it.
If she'd had
Putting
a
her
dick,
fingers on shit, licking shit. God damn.
if she had a dick, she'd stick it in the mashed potatoes specifically, so you could have no mashed potatoes.
No, I think she. People are saying. God damn.
All right.
You think
Awful human.
So we went from peaks and valleys on the stock market to Dick and Marjorie Taylor Greene's dick and mashed potatoes.
Well, you said peaks and valleys.
Right. Jesus fucking
Next
Christ.
subject, Godfrey. What is our next subject?
Okay, so the next subject is, and this didn't get very much news attention, I don't know why, but Jamie Raskin is trying to pass through Congress a bill to keep people from basically organizing paramilitary groups and walking around in Fallujah cosplay and training.
Oh, cool.
Yes, so this
God
is the
bless
right-wing
Jamie.
point of view of it. This is actually on a Chud site.
What do the
If you
fuck
want to read
nuggets
it or
have
you
to
want me
say?
to read it?
What does the
Can't
fuck
wait.
nuggets have to say?
Yeah, scroll down, Skip. Show what the fuck nuggets have to say.
It says,
Oh God.
oh God.
Oh,
Just a couple of. You only need the first couple.
You want me to read it?
Sure.
As a law-abiding citizen of the great country, I could form my own militia if I so choose. Appoint myself colonel, enlist my friends as private or PFCs, and we can run around the woods until we all kneel over from heat stroke or heart attacks, whatever comes first. It's all perfectly legal, at least for now.
Please tell me they're inviting Charlie Kirk to this motherfucker. What the?
Oh, God. We have the right to criticize our government, and we can sit around the campfire at our secret militia base, nursing our sore muscles and fire ant bites, and talk about how Joe walks the...
This ain't real. You piece of shit. This ain't real. This ain't real, you motherfucker.
This is a
You're
real
fucking
article.
scooping us. This motherfucker's scooping us. He's like, no, this is Chud's. He wrote this shit. You wrote this shit. You
It's
fucking
a
with us.
real article on ammoland.com. It's a shooting website.
Very many people are saying.
Some people are saying...
You got this on
Yeah,
Chud's
shit.
Yeah,
Archive.
I don't think he won't get that passed. I don't think. But
How
it
to
is
take-
like it
Well,
says
we
in the
have the right.
Constitution a well-regulated militia. So if you're not well-regulated, like which I
Yeah.
think Meal Team 6 is definitely not well-regulated.
No, they shoot
Article.
themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
well,
was just
but
gonna
we
say
have
they-
some exclusive footage of them training that I sent to Skip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Exclusive
yeah.
footage.
Yeah.
This is totally real. This footage here. I'm sure.
I mean, wait, that's a different one.
Yeah, I'll get that.
that just cracks me up. We can draw from our holster and shoot while moving.
We sit around with sore muscles and massage each other.
Exactly.
Rub our sweaty bodies against each other as we clean our weapons with our chode sweat. What the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn.
Homosexuals.
Letters from the front line.
Oh, they're homosexuals, all right. Somebody got to hit the I'm gonna come button. Hit the I'm gonna come button. What the fuck? Where the hell you some bitches been?
I'm gonna come.
There it is.
I'm gonna come.
I'm trying to find where that image of the where that image
Or the
of
video
the
I sent you?
yeah, that video you sent me.
Well, like the reason I was
Is that what
thinking
they're
about stuff
doing?
like this.
Is that what they're doing?
The reason
Eating
this
corn
drew
on the
my
cob?
attention is there's actually a movement up in Idaho where if you move to a specific area, they'll just give you an AR. They're trying to form militias right now in the country.
Wait. So this is like a welcome gift? You know, like you move to a community, they give you a little fucking package, and it's got like a coaster in it and a fucking koozie cup with like the Chamber of Commerce logo on it. But they're like, here's an AR-15.
Yeah, pretty much.
Skip sent me that.
Do they give each one of your family members an AR-15, or is it just one for the family? Like, now you only get one. You greedy bastards. There's 12 of you.
Leave some AR-15s for the other kids.
Oh shit.
That's him coming, by the way. That's him coming.
Yeah, we got some training. We got some training militia videos. Let's
Yeah, here we go.
We just gotta
Buffering.
wait. Yep, exactly. When you got a whole bunch of people and doing a live show, shit likes to buffer. Sorry, kids.
I don't know anything about that.
Nope, nobody. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Is this the one where he shoots himself?
Yeah. No, this is hilarious.
On the channel.
Yeah. Well, once that uploads.
My God, I just shot myself. That should go on the fucking soundboard. Just fucking shot myself. You know what's funny?
I don't know how that happened.
Is when I post that video. When I post that video, and I said something like MAGA something. I said MAGA or MAGA. I don't remember exactly what I don't know what smart ass comment I put above the fucking video. But some fuck nugget came in and is like, this video is prior to 2016 of Donald Trump getting elected. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. I'm like, son of a bitch, dude.
So fact checked by MAGA.
Sorry, gang.
My mockery got fact checked, and I'm like, oh my God, you're so stupid. It was fantastic. It was the best laugh I had that day. Was when he was like, this is prior to Donald Trump being elected there, you fucking libtard.
Yeah, sorry, that one's just not buffering
Still
while we're live. Sorry, kids.
Oh, we can bash
Do it live.
Well, here is the legislation that was proposed.
Derek, you got to read the legislation to us. Does it talk about massaging muscles
Jesus Christ.
and fucking using choke sweat to clean weapons?
I would have been okay if they didn't start that.
As you may have noticed as part of our camp and retreat, that it is not gay for a man to hold on to another to preserve warmth. That there is nature's pocket. Okay?
That oil is for lubricating the weapons.
Yes, it's gun oil.
Yeah, gun oil.
Gun oil.
Wow. If you know, you know, chat. If you know, you know.
Listen, you guys got to stop because Bernie Moreno was not invited to the militia. The militia drive.
Oh.
He was not invited, so you gotta stop making fun of him. My librarian, can you read the legislation to us?
Hold on.
Really, the only part that matters is the definition of a militia or a paramilitary group down there.
Are we?
I think it's number 6.
Number 6. There we go. That's a large capacity ammunition.
Large capacity. Read the large capacity ammunition or
private military
number 9.
organization.
Number 9.
Yeah. 6,
okay.
9. You know,
Number
9 is
9.
like an upside down 6. So you know, it's. Is Mom telling me to be quiet? Shh.
She did. She did.
All right. private paramilitary organization. The term private paramilitary organization means any group of 3 or more persons associating under a command structure for the purpose of functioning in public or training to function in public as a combat support, law enforcement, or security services unit. That is their definition of private paramilitary organization.
Cosplaying. Basically.
LARPing.
That's what they should have put. Also
Sounds
known
like
as
the Proud Boys.
AKA
Put it
LARPing.
in terms people understand.
Mhm.
Cosplay.
Yeah.
But like that actually happened in Colorado before the 2022 elections. There was groups going around armed, pretending they were cops, and they were going to minority neighborhoods where there's a lot of like Hispanic people, and asking, "Oh, are you registered to vote? If you vote and you're not registered and you're not a citizen, we'll arrest you." And they were just threatening them. So that happens.
Oh, no doubt. I have no doubt.
Fucking people, man.
I've seen lately, especially, I've been seeing a lot of like people. You can tell who like that's their first time shooting because like either they hold the gun wrong or like they're not prepared for the kickback. Like weapons are heavy. Like it's surprisingly like even just small pistols can be really heavy. So a lot of people try to shoot with one hand and realize that like, oh crap, my one hand cannot handle the recoil. So then it like flies out of their hand, or they don't put like I don't know enough about guns to know exactly what, like if you're shooting with a rifle, they put it like not like kind of in the crook of their shoulder. So it like when it kicks back, it doesn't like hit you in the face or break your nose or break your shoulder. Like, if you put it the wrong place, like, if it's like under your armpit, like it's like, and I don't know a whole lot about guns, but I do know that like, it is hilarious to watch these people shoot for the first time because they don't realize how powerful the recoil is going to be. So I've seen dudes get bloody noses from a rifle, and not even like an AR-15, like just shoot a small, like it almost looks like a BB gun rifle. I've seen a bunch of dudes bloody nose, probably broke their nose. Girls, like it threw them back on the floor. Like they had this one kid. They're not even teaching their kid how to like shoot properly with a rifle. Poor kid gets like sent back a few feet because they thought it would be funny to let their kid shoot a powerful rifle without telling them how to deal with the recoil. Oh. Not from New York City. I shouldn't know more than them. Like
when Margie Taylor Greene, go ahead.
Is they put their eye too close to the scope, so when they fire, they get that rain on their face.
Oh yeah.
When Marjorie Taylor Greene fired that 50 cal, it said a pah.
We need to find that clip.
That's a classic.
Did she put her mouth around the scope or her eye?
She deep scoped it.
God damn. Oh, fuck.
That's what they do with the military training campground. They deep scope.
I remember seeing a commercial with her, and I think it was a campaign video or of some sort. But anyway, she's like, we're going to go rhino hunting, or that's what they call Republicans in name only. But so she's in this helicopter with, I don't know what kind of weapon it is. It's probably like similar to an AR-15. And she's shooting at pigs from the helicopter.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'm just like, dude, that doesn't, like, those animals have no chance. Like, that is not a skill. You're literally shooting like fish in a barrel.
Yeah, like.
Town's the fish, people are the barrel.
She only played with Game Genie on. You know it for a fact.
Naturally.
God damn. Why do we keep coming back to Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Because she's trash.
This is the.
She's a skank.
She's been kind of.
She is not a skank, and you shouldn't call her a skank. You shouldn't say.
I labeled her a skank on fucking purpose.
Not call her.
No, she's a skunt.
Oh yes, that's right.
She's a skunt.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
She definitely doesn't want a bloodbath.
For those of you who aren't,
please don't honk if you do want one. Tony will get banned. Fucking honk.
For those of you just joining us who have no idea what we're talking about, hey Tony, why don't you go ahead and talk about the latest development on the show?
The show? You mean that the skunt got me banned?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all Derek's fault. It's always Derek's fault, anyways. So no, I can't blame him because I send him the videos to put up, and Hamlet, I think it is, did one because Polly Teeks did one a while back. And I forget it was a different time that she was standing on a street corner, which I mean, there's probably a lot of moments that I could really pick from. But anyways, so there's a different time that she was standing on a street corner and she had a sign. And I think the Polly Teeks one, it said something about, is it your jail time yet? A honk if it's your jail time or some shit like that. Is that what it is? What was Derek?
Yeah, that's what it was. Honk.
Okay. Yeah, honk if it's your jail time. And and did he? And so that one didn't get flagged. I don't know why that one didn't get flagged. That was fake. What the fuck? It was fake. That was misinformation. So then they did one and it said when I showed it today, it says honk if you want a bloodbath, which again, if you don't know, if you're ignorant enough to not know what that means, you don't have to be stupid to not know. You just have to be ignorant that the fentanyl Fuhrer said there's going to be a bloodbath and I don't want to get elected. But I think it's because it had the word bloodbath in it. They're saying that it can resort to violence. I'm like, what? No, they fucking said it, not me. I didn't say this shit. Like, I'm just making fun of them. It's satire. And I'm not making fun of them. Someone else is. I'm just pointing out someone else's joke. Like, what the fuck? So I think we're going to have to go to other social media platforms to get YouTube to reconsider this shit because it's kind of fucking ridiculous that, I mean, it doesn't say a curse word on it. And really, honestly, if you think about how the right wing flipped out, they're like, oh, that's not the context. The context is economic. So if that's the case, then why did YouTube ban an economic phrase that was on a sign of Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? Like, so if I'm using their logic, then YouTube should not unban me. They should send me a check. Because I'm doing them a favor by advertising them, by talking about them even right now. So, but it is what it is. So it's a 14-day ban. Go ahead.
I hear the time I got banned for 24 hours on Facebook. This is what happened. So my friend posts this picture of a huge banana spider in her house. They're harmless. They're just really creepy looking.
I think I'm gonna say something different.
Not what I thought you were gonna say.
Huge banana hammock.
So they're the banana spider, and so she's like, I found this in my house, and I commented some advice of what she should do. Naturally, I turned her, well, the only thing you can do is burn down the house now because the huge spider, it's huge. Like, so Facebook said it was like terroristic threats or something and banned me for that. I'm like, seriously, you couldn't read that in context? Like, come on now.
Mighty Librarian, domestic terrorist.
Yeah.
Librarian, the domestic terrorist.
I think I even put a GIF with it of that like guy in the oil suit flame with the flamethrower. Like
that's why they fucking banned you. That's why they fucking banned you. So like, look at her using the GIF. Banned.
It was the GIF that was a bridge too far for them.
Our insect overlords do not appreciate our rebellion.
Yeah, you know what? The lizard people and insectoids, they had a talk with good old Zuck.
Yeah, they're hanging out on flat Earth.
Do you remember when Billy Corgan straight up said in an interview that he saw somebody turn into a lizard person before his very eyes? Do you remember that?
He forgot to mention the mushrooms.
Right.
He was like he was
shit.
just talking about he was in some sort of, I guess, meeting with the powers that be in the music world, and he said that he's talking to him, and 1 minute he just turned right around. He's like, suddenly he was a total lizard person. Go ahead and fucking Google it, Chad, if you don't believe me. It's a fucking interview, straight up.
Was he on acid?
The world is a vampire.
Tripping balls and shit? What? Damn.
I mean,
maybe.
I don't know if you'd have to trip balls to see lizard people, but
I mean,
balls would trip if you seen lizard people. I mean, if you saw shit like that, that would fucking make you
that
run
show
behind.
V back in the day.
is it somebody that got?
I love that show.
There's that person that's made himself look like a lizard with like plastic surgery and tattoos and shit. Is he talking about
the
that
Enigma?
He walked out of the room and he came back in and motherfucker.
Oh my God!
Looked like a lizard.
Whoa!
I was playing a gig at a tattoo convention, and I went into the bathroom just to take a piss, and I looked over, and the fucking Enigma was standing right there, and I'm like, am I literally just pissing beside the Enigma right now? Life's strange.
What the fuck is what is that? What the
The Enigma is the lizard dude,
Yeah.
bro, with
Never
all the
seen him.
tattoos.
Yeah.
Is that the guy?
Yeah.
With the
And he was
tail?
you were taking a piss next to him?
What did his
Unknowingly?
lizard look like?
I wasn't looking at
Did he have a big lizard?
I wasn't looking at his hunter hog, bro.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not wondering what his lizard dick looked like.
Although I
mean,
wonder if he went.
Oh,
if,
she was. She's like, I want to know what it looked like.
went that far with his appearance, you can only wonder, because why the fuck are you going to stop right there? That's my question.
Good point.
Maybe he needed gun oil. I don't know. Maybe that was.
Was it this article? I posted in the chat. Was it that article about he was like, let's just say I was with somebody once and I saw a transformation that I can't explain. Corbin said,
yeah.
I was not on drugs. I was totally sober.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
Okay, I'll try to bring it up, but we'll probably get a bunch of fucking buffering, so we'll see. Hold on.
I'm more inclined to
I'm
believe
just
that
wondering-
the flat Earth.
I'm just wondering how we got from militias to here.
Bar of DeMOCKracy. That's how.
Yeah.
Because
So-
That
tripping
asshole.
balls.
Is it amosexual? Is that a thing? Is that
Oh, it's totally a
militia thing?
thing. Yeah.
It is now.
Amosexuals, totally.
I
a
like
thing.
that. I'm gonna use that.
I dare
they're
you
always shooting
to put
bullets?
that in the.
All right, going back to
What's
this
that?
legislation, Godfried.
Oh,
I mean,
we're
I
gonna
don't
go
think
back
there's
to a
anything else
serious
we need to-
topic.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think there's anything else we need to cover on this one.
Yeah, we totally did a full thorough loop on this one. We went from
I
the
just like
legislation to lizard dick. So
well, that's a good name for some of these people who attend those alpha male training camps. A bunch of lizard dicks.
If somebody told me, like, I was on the dating scene and some dude was like, yeah, I'm an alpha male. Like, I don't think I could not laugh in his face. Like, are you serious? You're an alpha male?
That just
like,
sound, so.
all right.
Is that just code for I have restraining orders against me?
Yeah, right.
I could see my kids this weekend, but I choose not to.
It's kind of like Trump saying he's a genius. Like, it's like, if you are, you don't have to say it, man.
I love the ones
Most
that wear the
geniuses
t-shirts
don't.
though. I love the ones that wear the
Stable
t-shirts
genius.
though.
Yeah.
What t-shirts?
The alpha, they say I'm an alpha on it. You never
yeah.
seen
Really?
this
I've
shit?
never seen those.
You never seen this?
No.
Out in the wild?
Yeah.
See these
No.
fucking assholes?
I haven't seen one in the wild, but I'm sure they exist. I'm confident.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's the same people that will wear the wolf T-shirts in high school.
Yes.
Like
well, you know what?
the wolf
Okay,
with
so
the,
here's
the
the last
lightning
time.
storm.
The last time, the funniest time, probably the funniest time too, I've ever seen one of these fucking idiots wear an alpha male t-shirt. I'm an alpha. We were at a goddamn skating party for my daughter, and this guy owned his own pair of skates. And he had a T-shirt on that said Alpha. I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna tell you, man. It's not. You're not an alpha if you own your own pair of skates. Like it wasn't fucking rollerblades either.
I'm too big an alpha to share skates with anybody.
Yeah, like
fucking
the
wheels on it.
four-wheeled ones.
Yeah, the
like,
four-wheeled ones. Yeah. And he's like fucking skating backwards and shit and crossing his legs. I'm like, dude.
Yo, Boogie Nights called and said, "What's up, roller girl?"
Dude, what the fuck? I swear to God, he had a fucking shirt that said Alpha on it. I'm like, whoa, man.
ALFA. It's like spelled incorrectly.
He's more alfalfa than alpha.
Yeah.
ALFA.
No, you cannot own your own roller derby style roller skate and wear an alpha male shirt. I'm pretty sure alpha males.
No.
The best part was the motherfucker had like blue jeans on and they were like bejeweled on the pockets. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, you just
Maybe he didn't realize what the T-shirt meant.
They were
Is that a
bedazzled.
possibility?
Right, that could be. He's like, does alpha mean what I think it means? I have no idea. I didn't talk to the guy.
Like maybe he just liked the T-shirt. Like,
All right, well, it could be.
Wait till you see that
He was
motherfucker
inside.
get out there
He
with
went
her.
inside.
What's that?
Did you take any?
we need to
Did you
find
take
this
any
guy.
video?
Did I take any video? No, I could be making all of this up.
He's like lacing up his skates with his alpha
We'd be
T-shirt.
making every single bit of this up.
He's like, wait till
Some
you
people are
motherfuckers.
saying.
Wait till you
Some
motherfuckers see
people
what
are
happens
saying.
when Blondie's Heart of
Some people
Glass
are
comes
saying.
on.
That's good content.
Look, D knows how to skate. That bitch be skating. You be skating,
I
right?
know how to ice skate.
No, you
I
just,
skate
I'm
really
not
well.
skating. You said Blondie Heart of Glass, and I just started
Well, I
singing.
know, but you surely went to the skating rink
Oh.
before.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You didn't hang out at the roller skating rink? I figured you did.
Well, we didn't have one.
With all the
really
alpha males that bring their own skates?
Because we didn't have one close to us, really. So no.
Yeah. We only had an ice skating rink in our town. Like I was really good at ice skating.
I got really good at rollerblading on gravel. That was a bitch. You know, we didn't have fucking our driveway was gravel. Yeah, our driveway was gravel.
Gravel, like loose gravel?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, I lived on a farm. We didn't have fucking concrete.
Yeah. We used to rollerblade, not rollerblade, but roller skate on all kinds of crap.
Yeah. Skateboard on gravel. It was a bitch. It's like fucking trying to surf in sand. Didn't work. It's a motherfucker.
I can't skate, but goddamn, I can fall like you've never seen.
Yeah,
shit.
I haven't skated in a while. I'd be scared. I'd probably hurt myself. I'd probably skate.
Roller skating, yeah, I would be afraid.
No,
Ice skating, I could probably handle, but not roller skating. I'd probably break something at this point.
I was terrified of all the alpha males in the.
They were gonna come after
Look at all
you.
these motherfuckers.
Coordinate,
I've seen that
dancing,
before. Because my daughter used to have birthday parties at a roller rink, and adults would bring their own dang skates, and
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Right, they have a fucking
their
case that
thing.
says alpha on the side of it and
I
everything.
mean, I was like,
Would they do?
I mean,
He even did. Listen, he
is
did
it like a professional league or something, or
professional alpha skating league?
Yeah,
Oh, goddamn, we need that
Disco
needs to be a
Stew
goddamn
doesn't
commercial.
advertise.
That needs to be a commercial. Are you bored? Do you want to join a social club? Are you an alpha? Join the alpha skating club. No, he even did the what's the one where you go on and eat the bar, the limbo? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, the limbo.
Yeah, he even did the fucking limbo, and he put his leg out to the side, with his skate. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Did the hokey pokey. He did the dice game. I was watching this guy the whole time. Like, you are so far from an alpha. It's not even funny.
Like,
I'm making most of this shit up, really.
I was gonna say, I'm just imagining this motherfucker says alpha. He's got like his earbuds in and not listening to any. He's actually listening to like Nick Fuentes scream, like while he's skating around.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, this might have been a video that Nick Adams posted on his Twitter. I'm not really sure. I don't know. You guys remember Nick Adams?
Yep. Tell the truth. The whole thing took place at a water park, and you were just hammered.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Or did I dream it?
He was in an alpha thong.
It was a Speedo.
Speedos, man.
It's a good thing we have serious topics on this show.
He's got his earbuds
cover serious
and going around in
topics.
circles, just like everyone else is boogieing down to like, I don't know, fucking Bananarama, and in his head he's just hearing like globalists.
Oh shit!
Got Alex Jones blasted in his ears.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gang, throw us some questions in the chat. Let's see what's up. Throw us some questions. That's right.
Fucking questions, bitch. There you go.
Come on, you smile. You're on camera.
Your wish is my command.
I think everyone's just high.
Fucking assholes.
That
Yeah,
too.
there are a lot of high people.
We're not playing that game again, Storm Virgil.
We're not doing that game, Virgil.
Who's
I
your
regretted
mom?
the last one.
My mom is batshit crazy.
Look at these motherfuckers.
I think they're higher than we are.
Apparently so high they can't put a question in the chat.
Well, Vixen on Blue writes, she goes, "Why won't you tell me what his hair looked like and why it was a fucking faux hawk?"
What is a faux hawk?
Oh,
It's when you're
How do you get a mohawk?
It's when you're not committed enough to shave the sides.
Yeah,
Oh, like you just like kind of like.
short, and then you kind of do it like that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
gotcha.
kind of like an upside down mullet.
Have you ever seen a Crazy Town video?
Hey, here's a question. Where did Trump get the money? The Russians. I will die on that hill. We got the money from
Russia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Russia.
Oh yeah.
Russia.
I say Russia.
Vagina.
R stands for Russia.
Vagina. We got it from vagina.
Got it from Verbasia.
The country of Verbasia finally gave him a loan since Deutsche Bank won't.
The cumber Verbasia.
Just your wrist to boost number.
Who is the next speaker? Kim Wilkin asks.
Ooh.
Republican wise, who? Man.
Hakeem Jeffries.
I mean, yeah, we all want Hakeem.
Well, it probably is Obama.
I think he's gonna.
Obama is gonna be the next speaker. Greatest speaker of all time. Greatest speaker.
Yes, Obama is the
I think
Antichrist.
Mike Johnson will survive.
You think Mike Johnson will survive
I
it?
think the Dems will save. Yeah, I think the Dems are gonna negotiate with him. I think they'll get the Ukraine money and the Gaza, Israel stuff in exchange for voting for him.
That's
Does
a
that-
good point,
Motherfuckers.
That's a good point, and the reason why that's a good point is because you have to remember that not only is the Republican Speaker of the House playing with a vacated seat from Donald Trump via Marjorie Hooffoot Green, but there's also the key minority Senate leader that is going to be in play here, and John Thune really wants that really wants that. So you got to remember that too. So there's a lot of negotiating happening, and the Senate Republicans definitely want the Ukrainian funding, if nothing else, to tell Ted Cruz to go fuck himself. Just for that reason
Should.
alone. So, right. So there is a lot at play here for negotiating for power structure. And the Republicans at this point, they haven't had all their money stolen from them. So they kind of want their fucking party back. Like, oh, well, we gave you all our money, but can we at least have the power? So there's going to be a lot of negotiating. And Mike Johnson, these politicians, the reason why they've stuck with Trump this whole time is because, especially electorally, they want to be on the winning side. They don't give a shit about principle. I mean, they're fucking Republicans, for crying out loud. Nah, I don't give a shit about principle. So they always want to be on the winning side. And that's why they've always fucking in private, they're like, oh, we hate that dumb motherfucker. But they're like, yeah, we love Trump. We fucking love him. He's the greatest ever. Is because they think he's on the winning side. And he's on the winning side because he just stole all their fucking money. Like, I mean, if someone came to you and was like, hey, I got all your fucking money, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be with me, or are you gonna go live in the street? You're probably gonna choose the whore that took all your fucking money. So,
I gotta give Ken Buck, I dislike everything about him, his politics and everything, but his pettiness is on point, and I gotta respect the dude for that. His petty game, off the chain. Love it.
Yeah, he burned it. He burned it down on his way out.
He did it solid. He did the fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out.
He didn't even give a heads up to Micro Johnson.
No.
The Micro Caucus.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he straight up.
Like I said, if there's a band of Republicans and they know each other, and there's 4 or 5 of them that are gonna nuke Mike Johnson and put Hakeem Jeffries in the power, they will go to Hakeem Jeffries and let him know first before they let a Republican in. And they will come out 10 minutes before it happens, and they will bomb them. And the reason why is because it's the same reason why they had cell phones. Remember when they were trying to pick a speaker and they're like, no cell phones are allowed in the room. And it wasn't because they wanted people to record. It's because they didn't want Donald Trump in the room. Because they knew he'd be on the fucking phone, on speakerphone, yelling and screaming and telling them what the fuck they're going to do. And they didn't want him in the room. They wanted to select their own speaker. And it didn't work. It didn't work because none of those people in that room would get together and fucking agree that Jim, I don't report sex crimes, Jordan was a good choice. And that was dumber than Mike Johnson. So it's because they're authoritarians, and when you adhere to that ideology, you believe in it. They fucking believe in the shit, so they worship this stupid bastard. And there's just enough of them that gets the rest of them to pretend that way. Because if they don't pretend that way, then in authoritarianism, you get fucking waxed, and they don't want to get fucking waxed. So just how it is, man. So, it's full operation in that direction.
I mean, being able to just summon a cult is sort of a problem that we really haven't had to deal with prior.
Yeah, not like this.
All our politicians, the worst thing they were afraid of was some compromise or, being primaried. And now they're worried about their house being set on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I gotta say that not only did Ken Buck give him the finger on the way out, Jared Polis compounded that by setting the special election on the same day as the primary, just to fuck him.
It's true. It's true.
Nice.
Yeah, his petty game is pretty on point as well. Like some of these guys, like these Republicans, I have a feeling we might be able to be friends in another life because, like, their pet level of petty is pretty. It's love it.
If we're pointing that out, then I suppose this is where we have to point out Mitt Romney, like twisting the knife on the border on his way out.
Oh yeah. I think I wish he'd do more. I read his book, and like I know he wants to do more. Dude, you're old. You've had a good run. Just like be a hero, man. Just burn it down on the way out. Like your party's done.
Even Hugo
let it go.
Stiglitz realized he was on the wrong side.
Hugo Stiglitz. Everyone knows Hugo Stiglitz. Hugo Stiglitz. The best part is when he puts the pillow over his face and he's fucking stabbing him in the face. And then I don't know. That's a good competition for sticking his fucking fist in his mouth. You like shit in your mouth? There you go. You see, you're gonna die, Nazi. See, you see? Yeah, it's a good fucking movie. I like that movie.
Let's see. Another question from chat.
Aww.
Let's see.
Such a sweet doggy.
Aw, puppy.
Is Trump really going to get money from
Hi,
Truth
sweetie.
Social going public?
Well, Truth Social is going to get it. The SPAC is going to get it, and that's important. Now he may fucking steal it. He's a criminal, so don't put it past him. This guy's just stole all the fucking money from the RNC. Like totally, and they said they were gonna do it. They're like, no, seriously, we're not gonna do it. And they're like, no, seriously, we're not gonna do it. Like, are you sure? Like, okay, we might do it. Yeah, we're actually gonna do it. Okay, come steal it. And they came and steal. Like, oh, they stole our fucking money. Like literally, the Nikki Haley campaign. That fucking thing has more money than the entire RNC put together now because Trump stole it all already. Like, you dumbass, keep going, man. Keep going. This is fantastic. I like this show. That you let Trump steal your money. It's like going to the playground, right? You remember the bully on the playground steal everybody's lunch money. They go on the playground, and everyone's like, hey, come take our money, bitch. Come on, come beat us up and take our fucking money. Who are those stupid bastards over there? Why don't they just give it to him? Why don't they just walk over and give it to him?
Why do we have to go through all this rigmarole?
Right. This is fucking ridiculous.
So they either completely agree with Trump wholeheartedly, or they're scared shitless of him and their base and want to keep their jobs. Either way, they're a bunch of pussies. I cannot wait to be like 20, 30 years out as an old lady reading how history judges these people. Because wow, not only does Ted Cruz have a punchable face, but he's also 20 years later still has a punchable face.
I never thought we'd get to live through our own business plot. See, Jesse James says, who do you think shut up the concert in Russia? What's that all about?
Yeah, there was a shooting in Moscow.
Yeah, ISIS.
They claim responsibility.
ISIS is saying they took responsibility.
Really?
That's.
At least they're not blaming Antifa.
They were cozy with ISIS. Oh wait, no, they have bad history with Afghanistan.
Isn't Hunter Biden's laptop in Russia right now? And that
you figured it out.
You know what's funny is
we
haven't heard the word laptop out of Republicans for fucking months.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. We haven't heard. You haven't heard them say the word laptop. They won't say it. You can't even fucking pry it out of them.
We heard
They're
it out of
my
Lev.
notebook, my digital notebook here. I use it every day. They won't even say it referring to their laptop because they're afraid someone might call it on them. Yeah, they don't say it. Jim Jordan. Right, say it. That's
Hunter Biden's laptop. Say its name. I'm making it.
Make a T-shirt that says "Say its name." Hunter Biden's laptop.
Lore. It's amazing. Hunter Biden's laptop 2024.
I'd vote for his laptop over
name,
Trump.
God damn it!
Open up the browser.
Oh my God.
Lev Parnas had no problem saying the word Hunter Biden
What was
laptop.
that dude's name? Was it Bobolinsky? That dude.
Have you ever met a Bobolinsky, D? D, have you ever met a Bobolinsky? I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
It reminds me.
The type, though.
The type.
Yes.
Bobolinsky type.
I'm just listen, I'm glad Jasmine Crockett
gave him the business.
Miss Crockett, if you're nasty. Literally.
My hero. One of my
I mean,
heroes.
She was like, "You're gonna eat my leftist ass, and you're gonna like it."
yeah.
Okay?
I didn't ask you a question. You will sit there and take every damn thing you.
He didn't like
Is he
that
being an
either.
asshole? No, he didn't.
Oh
No,
yeah,
like,
he
He
did
didn't
not.
like
He
that.
did not
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that excuse me was dripping with clan hood.
He is such
Absolutely.
Like if words had a Hitler
yeah, he's
mustache, those words had it.
terrible.
Yep.
Jesse James.
Oh, fuck.
Now that song's back in my head.
All right, next question. Luton Louie asks, how many Jägermeisters did Tony drink already?
I would say Jasmine Crockett probably looked at Bob Alinsky and said, "Look, you better get some wheat bread to eat this ass, bitch. I'm gonna make you a sandwich."
How many Jägermeisters did Tony drink already? Was a question from chat.
I'm drinking water, bitches. I got wasted on Wednesday. Like fucking hammered. We went to the bar.
I am
He's
totally
It was country night.
sober.
Is
You brought water
Maga
to a
Mike?
dive bar?
Yeah, bro. It's a dime. Hey, man, I drink fucking water at the bar. Everyone makes fun of me because I have
Someone's
a
gotta
glass of
drive.
water. Well, I mean, I drink Jaeger too, but I mean, fuck, I'm not sitting there taking shots all goddamn night.
you drink a glass of water in between.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I stay fucking hydrated. And then when I get home, I'll pound Jaeger because it's way cheaper at home. It's like $6 for a fucking shot.
Yeah, that's why I got tiki.
Yeah, those
Jesus.
fucking assholes. Yeah.
Okay.
So now a lot of times people will buy me shots because I got a nice set of titties. But they'll buy me shots. Not me specifically.
You used to.
The wife. Well, yeah, I used to have titties. I used to have some big old titties. But and now everyone's gonna use this as a meme.
Big old bitty
Is it
Tony.
this big or is it this big? Is it this big or is it this big? I can already see Stormbird fucking screenshotting this. Look, he's talking about his dick. He's talking about his dick.
So you're saying you used to be able to get into Mar-a-Lago?
Yeah, I did. Yes. Dude, I'm telling you, I think it is a fucking requirement to get in Mar-a-Lago. I have not seen a picture yet that someone didn't have a pair of fake tits or someone with a fake pair of tits. Go find it for me. I'll challenge anyone out there. Find a picture of someone at Mar-a-Lago that doesn't have big old knockers that are fucking silicone. Try it.
Is this when we post the photo of Nick Fuentes eating with Trump?
Oh, your leftist ass.
Is MAGA Mike? Next question from Portland Pet. Is MAGA Mike the shortest speaker term?
He's the shortest speaker.
Well, no, that was the one dude who had to fucking put the kiddie, the Shoney kids school, kids chair
I got
up there.
so many liberals. I got so many liberals that are like, stop size shaming him. I'm like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, man.
So he's a micro-fascist.
You can't make fun of
You don't need to get offended over every little thing.
Right. But no, they were really upset. What was the question? What was the question? I don't know.
How many Scaramucci's is micro penis gonna stay there?
I don't. God
I think
damn,
that's
you want us
11
to do
days,
math?
so probably
survives.
6, 7.
Shub's like, hey, do some math. That'll be cool. Do some math. That'll be awesome, man. That'll be awesome. Get your calculator out, man. Get your calculator and do some math.
Funny enough, the very first time I ever saw Tony and found his show is when he was on with the Midas folks, and they had Scaramucci on, and they were all, just being nice to him and being, pleasant, and then as soon as he gets on there, Tony's like, so why'd you fucking work for Trump? Like, that was
Yeah, I didn't know back. I remember it, and I actually messaged Anthony not too long ago because he was running around pimping for Haley. So I messaged him. It had to been in February, I guess. And because he started to appear on TV, and I said, I see you're making the circuits to support Nikki. You want to come on the show? And I forget what he said. He said something like, "You betcha," or some shit like that. I was like, all right, yeah, Anthony, okay.
He was on MSNBC today. I don't know what he said, but I saw him on like.
He's against Trump at least. Like he's fucking coming out against Trump.
And he's for being on camera, like all the time. Like he's he's definitely endorsed him being on camera this year and the next election cycle. At least the next 6 election cycles, Anthony would love to endorse being on camera. So I could probably get Anthony on if I wanted him to, but I don't know how relevant it is. It's like having Mike.
How many Scaramucci's
did I do?
2 or 3?
It's probably 2 Scaramucci, 2.5 Scaramucci's ago. It's probably when I texted him. It only took him about 1/8 of a Scaramucci to get back to me. Actually,
he loves that bit. If you have him on, do a whole half hour.
No, listen, there's fucking video of me asking Scaramucci, me and Sanchez. Me and the guy with the last name Sanchez, we're like, okay, Anthony, put this to bed because there's a lot of hot debate on what the fuck how long a Scaramucci is. And he told us, he's like, no, it's he's like, it's 11 days. Some people think it's 12, but it's actually fucking 11 days. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Anthony, you're so fucking ridiculous.
When's the last time you got laid?
Right, he's like
4 and Scaramucci ago.
He's like, buy crypto from me, please buy crypto. It's tanking. Like, I don't know, but we were talking to him because that was like 2 years ago. It was like 2 years ago this month that I interviewed Anthony, and I had to schedule it like 2 or 3 months out or something stupid because he thinks he's important or some shit. So it's like he was the press secretary for 11 days, dude. It's 1 Scaramucci. It's not that big of a deal. It's literally just 1 Scaramucci. It's not that long.
1 Scaramucci.
I wish I'd have known this term because we'd be going out on tour. I'd be like, why are you even bitching? Why are you even going out for a full Scaramucci? Like the actual way that it went.
You're hilarious.
It went like this. It went, Scaramucci comes on, Midas touches, and they are pleasant to him. Tony comes on, says, so why the fuck do you work for Trump? Immediately, oh, come on, Tony, don't get started on him already. And I said, I like this dude.
So the other person that was in Trump's orbit that I interviewed a lot, and I actually talked to him in private, was Michael. I talked to him several times in private. And if you can imagine Michael Cohen like on screen, you can imagine him in private. Yeah. He does that in private too. He's like, look, we're
beat
gonna
down,
talk.
Baby. Let's go beat down.
Let's go beat off. So the political beat off. So anyways,
that's way better than political fisticuffs.
Political fisting?
Political beat off. Enough about Jeffrey Toobin.
Yeah. So Cohen, when I got him on the show, it was if you remember, is when Trump went to the golf course and they had the secret meeting on the golf course. So I text or called Michael and I was like, hey, do you know the guys that Trump was with on the golf course? And he's like, yeah, I know him. I'm like, because he's met him before, you know, he knows all these scumbags. So I was like, come on the show, and because everyone was speculating about who it was and what they were meeting about. I'm like, come on the show and let's do it on the show. And of course, Michael, you know, he endorses himself being on camera too. You know, that's this election cycle, the next election cycle, and as many election cycles that he can appear to be relevant. Yeah, so he came on the show, and I always promised myself, I'm like, look, if I get to interview Michael Cohen on my show, I'm gonna ask him a fucking question. And the question I'm going to ask him is, did he ever facilitate any abortions for Trump, to pay for any abortions for Trump? Ooh. And dude, I fucking asked him and he was pissed because I did not tell him. I did not tell him ahead of time that I was going to do this. It's on the fucking YouTube channel. Oh. And that and you can tell because he can't get really mad at me, you know, because he's on camera and he knew it was live, right? And I already fucking talked about his book, so he was already cool. He's like, yeah, you gotta talk about my book, this in my book. I said in my book, I wrote in my book. Hey, go buy the book. I put it in the book. He's worse than fucking Ted Cruz with the podcast with his book.
Is that a podcast?
Yeah, apparently Ted Cruz does have a podcast. I
didn't
and
know
Michael
that.
Cohen does have a book. He's got a couple of them actually. He'll read them
I
to
read
you.
one of his books.
Did you really? I'm sorry. Anyways,
I read them all.
She's a librarian. She reads every book that comes. But no, here's
and
the
by
thing.
reading, I mean listening to them.
Right. So I asked him the question, and I got to give Michael credit because I really thought he would tell me the truth. But he said that he never facilitated an abortion for Trump. So I constantly believe that Michael Cohen is a fucking liar. So, and which it proves out in the AI case. So when he went to prison, he had paper, and he's got 3 years worth of probation. And how federal probation works is you serve every fucking day of that. Like there's no getting out of it. The only time you get out of it is if you're about halfway through, you can petition the court, but you got to petition the judge that sentenced you or the magistrate that is in that seat. So when he petitioned the judge, he couldn't do it himself. He had to have a lawyer file the petition on his behalf in the federal court to the judge to ask to get his paper or his probation. In the clink, they call it paper. That's what that's what us federal inmates call it, paper. So on his paper, it was 3 years, I think, and he was asking to get it to 18 months. I think is what he used Google's AI to write this thing and give it to the lawyer so the lawyer could file it. And he used some case.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. He used some case that the AI made up. And then Michael Cohen goes to court and he gets caught by the judge that he has a fake case in his filing. So the judge admonishes the lawyer first off because the lawyer's responsible because he's the one filing the motion to try to reduce Michael's paper, his probation. And so the lawyer gets drenched by the fucking federal judge. And then Michael Cohen has to say basically that, yeah, it was me. I gave him the fucking motion. And Michael Cohen lies again to the judge because he says, I was using Google and I didn't know it was AI, which is all bullshit. Because if you go use that Google AI, you have to download the AI. You have to sign up for it.
Yeah.
You can't just type it into the fucking browser and it pops up and, oh, it looks like Google. That's not how it works, Michael. He had to sign up for it with his email and then sign into it. The other thing, too, is when you type shit into, and I forget what the AI is called, but when this happened, I actually went to the laboratory. I'm like, hey, figure out if this guy could have known that this wasn't, if he would have been confused. And Rat's like, there's no fucking way. No fucking way. He's like, there's disclaimers all over it. There's no way he did not know that this shit was AI. So Michael, well, not only did he use the AI, and this is why I don't understand that Midas Touch even has them anywhere near their fucking YouTube channel or their content. I have no idea why they do this. But so not only did he lie about with the AI and use the attorney to get that motion in court, but then he lied to the judge saying, "Oh, I didn't know it was AI," because there's no fucking way he did not know that was AI. No way that he didn't know.
I got a bit for you. If he comes on,
yeah,
you put up 2 filings. One's real. One's AI.
Is it real? Listen.
Michael will dance. I mean, we'll do it.
He'd be like, "Is it real? Is it AI?" I thought you got embarrassed. You're like, "There's no way I'm gonna be on camera while Tony's fucking drenching Michael Cohen."
He's not coming on. He's not coming on. That's not a myth.
I mean, listen,
fake bit.
Listen, Michael Cohen. I bet he would come on my show again. I would probably have to pay him, but I bet he would come on my show again. He would come on my show again. But no, and again, that one story is one of the reasons why. A lot of people are like, "Oh, Tony's." Got some sort of beef with Midas Touch, which I don't have a beef with Midas Touch. Jordy actually he posted that he became a dad, and I actually texted him personally. I was like, "Hey man, congratulations!
Let's hear it for
You're
Jordy.
gonna be a great dad. And Jordy you'll be a great dad. You'll be a great dad." And I like Ben. I like Ben. I like Brett better than I like Ben, but I like Ben. But I just don't understand why they would want to continue to hitch their wagon to someone not only who will lie about getting off probation for like a year, like he was trying to get a year off of it. So he did all that shit so that he could have a different sort of freedom for a year, which is wild stuff. Which it really is not much different. The only thing that he probably would gain back is his voting rights at some point in the state of New York when he's off probation, like I did in Missouri. Some states aren't like that, but other states are. It's state to state. When you're in prison and then you come out and you got a felony and do you have probation and that sort of shit.
I think in Georgia you have to wait 5 years even after everything's done.
Every state's a little different. But they actually never really filed to take my voting rights away, which was weird. Like I had to get lawyers involved in shit to make sure that I could still. What a fucking mess. Like that I could actually vote. Because I knew that people would be like, "Oh, he's voting, you're a felon," try to get me in trouble and shit. Which actually, now that I think about it, maybe it would have been better that way to make a big scene out of it. But who's counting? But no, I don't understand why they still. Michael has his use, right? Like Michael has his use because he knows Trump, and then he has all the stuff for the fucking Manhattan case, which is it still doesn't appear like it's going to happen anytime soon. And then if we get to a certain point, if the Fed cases kick in, the Manhattan DA is going to take the back bench anyways. So it's kind of odd that they would tie their wagon to someone who's a known liar. He lies in court and then lies to a judge and then lies out in public about it. And they're supposed to trust him. Huh? Yeah, he should have just owned it. He should have said, "I thought I could get away. I thought it was real. I even though it was AI, I thought it was real. Was it real? Was it AI? I don't know."
My bad. I'm sorry.
You could do a bit.
People respect you more when you own mistakes like that than trying to like double down on "I didn't know" or whatever.
Right.
Just own it. Own it, and it goes away a lot faster too.
Right. The thing that really gets me is that he not only did he do it, then he lied to the judge saying, "I didn't know, I mistakenly did it," which there was no mistaking it. There was no mistaking it. If he mistaked it, then no one should believe anything Michael says or trust what he says because he's a dum-dum if he didn't know that it was AI. Like, it's really bad. It's not like he Googled it. He downloaded, he got a sign in for this AI, signed into the AI, asked the AI with the prompt, and it gave him back. Now, Michael could have believed that whatever the AI said was the truth, right? He's like, "Oh, AI said it. It must be real, right, Shub? I mean, is it real or?" It's gotta be. It's gotta be, man.
Well,
You didn't even read the stupid thing.
You could do a bit by typing into AI, "Why is Midas Touch still eating on Uncle Cohen?" to see what AI spits out.
It could be. Well, I mean, I know what it. If you want to know what it is, if everyone's really interested in what it is,
He's got a big dick.
What? No, no, not everything's about dick. Not everything's about dick. I mean, it could be, but I don't know. No, but I mean, the thing that is the reason why they like Michael is because Michael gets ratings. Michael gets ratings. People want to watch Michael bury on Trump, and they want to watch him rag on Trump. They want to tell the juicy details on Trump. I mean, it's the reason why I had him on my show, because he knew all the fucking people on the golf course that were standing there today. And when he came on the show, he basically said, "No, they're just meeting about the turf. That's all it is." I'm like, what the fuck, man? You totally fucking blue-balled me, right?
It was a terp state?
Yeah, it's a turf state. It was a turf state is what they were. Their turf state was out there meeting. But no, so that's the reason why Midas Touch plays with Michael like that, is because he gets ratings. And I mean, I used him to my advantage during the January 6th select hearings when I was producing those hearings. So like we had Michael on like the very first guest but it didn't work because it took a while for everyone to kind of get into the broadcast. So I would always put him right after the hearing. Like I'd tell Michael, like, you got to be ready as soon as the fucking gavel drops and they walk out. You got to be ready for me, because I would use him to hold the audience for the panel after. And Michael knew it. Michael knew it because I told him, I said, I want your take first because it'll get the audience to stick around for the rest of us. They'll stick around to listen to what the hell you're gonna say, huh?
You're a whore. You're a dirty whore.
I'm definitely a fucking whore. You fucking know it, bitch.
He's a dirty whore.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I am a slut. I am a slut.
He's a lady of the night.
Not a what was it? A stunt? A skunt? A skunt? Is that what it was? D? A skunt?
Yeah, she's a skunt.
Oh, okay. I'm not quite a skunt.
A vaginally generous skunt.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm working on skunt. I want to be known as the internet skunt.
You gotta leave it open.
Yeah, well, it's got to be. You got to have goals.
Best of Discord, Tony. Yeah. I'm working on skunt.
I'm here. I'm gonna get here. Okay? Actually, I'm here. I want to get all the way down here.
Level 10 skunt.
So that's my Michael Cohen story, and I've got a lot of other ones, but I can't tell them on camera because he would probably try to sue me because he tries to sue everyone who talks about him.
Oh, this is true. That's not good.
Well,
well, I mean, yeah.
What can you do?
Go beat down. That's the Michael Cohen political beatdown. Michael Cohen political beat off. You want to sue someone? I want to get sued.
I want to get money.
Who do you want to get sued by? Like, if you could choose.
If I could get sued by somebody, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, really?
I would love to get sued by her.
D, who do you want to get sued by? Wait, we're gonna go around. We're a round table.
Round robin.
Table.
My God.
Who do you want to get sued by? Who would be your dream to get a cease and desist? C and D. Come on, D.
Paxton.
That's a good one for you.
Fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
Godfrey, who's on your C and D list?
I would say Greg Abbott for making fun of his wheelchair.
Oh yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Shub, who do you got? Who do you want to get sued by?
Sued by the chud with the leather pants and the moose knuckle, that Cash Patel. One eye's going here, one eye's going there.
So specific.
I mean, I like moose knuckles, but just not on moose.
Shooby-Doo is Shooby-Doo wants to be sued by Cash Patel's ninja slipper.
All right, Skip. Who you getting sued by?
Roger
Skip,
fucking Stone.
Oh, okay. All right. You want a stoner boner? All right. Theron, who you getting sued by?
George Santos.
Oh, that's good.
That's probably an easy one. You could bait George Santos. At least he would threaten you. He's threatened Sanchez like dozens of times on the phone. He's like, "I'll sue you if you text me one more time."
We need sue you. If it wasn't for the fact
sue you.
giving him money,
I loved hearing the updates.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the fact you're giving him money, dude, he'd be so great. Cameo. Like, to get him to say some trash.
General Flynn.
Mike Flynn?
Oh, Flynn.
Mike Flynn.
Yeah, Mike Flynn. That's good.
He's already used
I want his discovery. I want his discovery.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's so many.
I want to know if Roger Stone has flipped. That's what I want to know.
Oh, okay. You know who I want to get sued by? Matt Gatz, and I want to get sued for that specific reason.
Oh, that's a good one.
You say my name wrong. You say my name wrong. I totally want to get sued by Matt Gatz. That's the reason why I say it like that. Is so maybe I'll get sued one of these days. Yeah. I want people to send me C&Ds. I can't wait to get my first one. I'm gonna show it on air, and I'm gonna rip that bitch up on air. I might even fucking put it in a trash can, set it on fire, and then piss on it, like right here.
A cock and desist? What is that? What's a
stand
CD?
up and just fucking piss in it. Huh? A C&D? Yeah, no, it's cease and desist.
Oh,
Mr. Ratchet says Mark Robinson.
Not BDSM. Is that
Yeah,
BDSM?
Mark Robinson.
What's C&D? Is that like with whips and chains and shit?
C&D, that's one of them new. That must have been one of them new things that done came out.
Is that like the gun oil thing? Is that what that is?
Safe words don't even work with this shit.
What's our next question? Oh, fuck. You guys have kept me way too long.
You had a question from Ratchet?
Ratchet just said that he would choose Mark Robinson.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too.
That's a good one.
I just want to punch that motherfucker in the face. That's all.
All right.
And he's gonna sue you.
Or I could run him over. I'll run him over with my wheelchair. It'd be a speed bump.
Run him over, then back over him. Beep, beep.
Dude, you should challenge Abbott to a race, and winner takes governor.
I could beat that skinny motherfucker. I could take him, no problem, no problem.
Oh my god!
Goodness.
Now I want a fucking AI video of fucking General Derek fucking racing. Fucking racing Greg Abbott down a cliff, and Derek stops right before he gets to the end. Oh, you win! You win, Greg! You win!
We're going to Mexico, motherfucker!
I was just imagining the two of them on a drag strip with the fucking lights and everything.
Position, motherfucker!
Pole position, let's go!
Pole position!
Next month runs downhill too.
Oh, fuck. God
We're all going to hell.
Oh, I already was going. It doesn't matter.
We'll be so busy shaking
Listen,
hands,
he's
we won't have
driving
time to
us.
care.
I mean, it'll be a party. We'll all be there. Be a
Are we in hell
You
now?
drive
I
the
thought
bus
that's
to-
what this
to
was.
hell.
Yeah,
thought
I
we
think
were in
this is.
hell.
I feel like we're already in hell. So
Where's Kevin Costner? It's like field of the dive bar of democracy. Is this heaven?
yeah,
No, man, you're in hell, bitch. These people are drunk
Yeah.
and wasted.
We had to be. The music's better.
Yep.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, gang, I would say that about wraps it up for episode 2 of Bar of DeMOCKracy.
Glad I got to join you guys.
I'm not even there yet.
Fun.
I'm only like half chilled up.
Hurry up and finish. Hurry up and finish.
Where's that eggplant? Where's the eggplant emoji?
It's time for the palate cleanser portion of the program.
Come on, we can't keep holding up for you. I want to come, damn it.
Oh.
I was waiting on that eggplant.
usually
Like, when's it gonna finish?
he's there.
Wait, the eggplant that I
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, the one you posted. I kept waiting for it to finish.
Oh yeah, no, it's going and going.
I always loved the two jack off giraffe dance.
There you go, Storm. Get
double
that for
fisting
you.
it.
You
Okay,
go ahead and
get
snap
it.
that one.
Who Rick rolled me? I
Yeah.
was starting to dance.
Do not come.
That's gonna be it. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Hold it. Hold it.
Dude, Rick
Hold
Astley,
it.
man.
Okay, so I recommend that we go ahead and put the counter programming to political beatdown, and we just call it political edging with Tony and the guy.
I'm gonna eat your leftist ass. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, like corn on the cob.
Political meat beatdown with Jeffrey Toobin.
Oh gosh.
God, that corn.
I'm gonna
is
tongue
awesome.
punch your fart box. Okay.
All right, gang. Next Friday we'll see you.
On that note.
Oh,
On that note, we'll end that.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah. Thanks for
We'll do it live.
thanks everybody for stopping by.
Episode 2 in the
playing.
books. Thank you so much, everybody. Rock and roll.
And they can see us again.
Motherfuckers.
That's right. Make sure that if you
See
give
you
a
in the
good
Discord.
goddamn about your democracy, make sure you tune in the Tony Michaels podcast every single day at theTonyMichaels.com. We'll see you cats later.